Hello Virgo, and welcome to your love, lust, or loss reading. This is for Virgo. Alright Virgo, let's see what is going on. This is for Virgo. Love, lust, or loss for Virgo. Love, lust, or loss for Virgo. We have shadows. My love for you remains, but there is so much confusion. I pretend I do not care, but it's an illusion. So they're watching, they're kind of in the background, obtaining information. They pretend like they're moving on with whoever. They really don't know what to do about the situation, but kind of watch you from afar, see what you're doing. All right, this is for Virgo. A few cards for them, a few cards for you, and then the outcome. If this resonates with you, Virgo, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. If this does not resonate with you at all, Virgo, please do check your moon, your rising, your Venus sign, as this will not resonate with every Virgo out there. Cross watchers, please keep in mind some of the energies can be vice versa, interchangeable. This is for Virgo. What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? Okay. They don't move, they just obsess. They're worried about what you think. Full of regret here. All right, so you stand in your ground with this individual and they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. I'm seeing the moon here. I'm seeing the moon here. So it's like they're just a lost soul. They look for you. You're moving on. I'm seeing you giving your heart to somebody else, and they feel like they have no other choice but to watch you do it, because they feel like you don't want anything to do with them, and it makes them even more obsessed. They're the one that's struggling and not moving on, even though they pretend that they're moving on. They lost you. They're losing you to somebody else. All right, before we get too deep into the situation, Virgo, for those of you that are interested, I have opened up more availability for private readings in the month of April. And if you would like more information, I'll leave the link in the description and also pinned in the comments. All right, so you are on total defense when it comes to this person. Very guarded, as you should be. But that's not going to stop them from like obsessing and over you. But it's like, you don't want this in your life. That's your decision. It's like they're respecting your decision. They're not happy with your decision, but they're respecting your decision. 7 of Wands here. This person's got a lot of problems, a lot of confusion around this individual, a lot of clouded thinking. They dream of you though, but they are most definitely full of illusion, and they are worried and that you're moving on. Some of them, you're choosing differently. Some of them are very aware of the fact that you're choosing differently someone else. 7 of Cups here. They carry you with them. You're very hard to let go, but yet they do nothing. They're trying to release you, not as easy as they thought it was going to be. They feel like you've let it go. Ten of Wands. They feel like you're moving on to your something better, and I feel like you are. They can't come to you the way that you need them to. Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like this is your something better, and this is what's coming to you. And they are going to be very much aware of that. You could be dealing with a Gemini or somebody with Gemini in their chart. We got the Lovers here. You could be dealing with a water sign or somebody with water in their chart, male or female. You could be dealing with a Leo or somebody with Leo in their chart. So you're choosing to give your heart to someone else, and now you're strong enough to do it. Currently, you are stronger than the devil. And it may have taken you a while to get there, but you just want to choose different. Now that you've got your strength back, now that you're more emotionally balanced, that's what I want to say. So you're choosing to give your heart to somebody else. If you're not doing it now, you will be. And this person is going to be very much aware of that. They're already worried that you're doing it anyway. They stand still. They're very much in their head. They don't move. They just obsess. They don't move. They just obsess. And they're just stuck with their demons. You'll be dealing with a Capricorn. So, like I said, judgment. They're very worried about what you think. I don't feel like you know everything. And my God, if you did, you wouldn't like this person at all. And they know that. They feel like you've made the final decision. And there's nothing that they can do to change that. But you see, this angel is protecting you from this devil. So, you could be dealing with a fire sign or somebody with fire in their chart, male or female. We got the King of Wands here. We got the 8 of Cups, and we've got the 5 of Cups. So, they're just watching you slip away full of regret and not doing a damn thing about it. Love, lust, or loss for Virgo. It's love for you. You're moving on to your something better. It's a great loss for them, and it will be. All right, Virgo. That's what's going on. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're interested in a private reading with me, I'll leave the link in the description and also pin in the comments. You can also follow me on all the socials. I'll leave those links in the description box as well. You guys have a beautiful day and a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Take care, and God bless.